at that point, everything's really uncertain. You don't know.
So I've been on that Van Gogh shit a few years now. Feel like I've been chasing each fear down. Boys send me to submission, so I do not have to listen to the ignorant bullshit and never tears down. And I'm murderous, the way I kill these beasts, ho. Found beauty in the struggle, better with each go. No large stressing of aggression, just pressing to the blessing.
I was 21 at the time that I got injured.
Outside shooter, Mike Cole Jr. tees it up and knocks it down.
Yeah, so I went to go get an MRI done, and we were waiting on the results. And my coach called me to come meet as well. And so here I go to the training room, and my coach is there, assistant coach is there, doctor's there, and team doctor is there, all in the room. And so I sit down, and I'm just like, hey, I'm nervous. I don't know what they're gonna say. And then he says, yeah, so depending on like what you want to do with your career, if this is your last season playing basketball and you've only got 10 games or something left or whatever, like maybe you could just play through this. Like it would hurt, but you could play through the pain, and that would be that. You probably wouldn't play at a highly competitive level after that, But if you intend to play for a while longer at a highly competitive level, you're going to need to have surgery on this. And I was like, how long is the recovery? He said 8 to 9 months, and just my heart just like dropped, I remember that feeling, just like I just wanted to just like leave the room as soon as possible, just be alone or something, just because I was just overwhelmed with emotion, because you work so hard at preparing for a season, you work so hard in the preseason when you're with your team, games are already going, you're in season, you think the season's gonna go one way, and then all of a sudden, like, boom, like, no, you're not playing basketball for 9 more months. I just like, I started crying. Any athlete that's been through a serious injury knows the feeling of being told that you can't do what you love for an extended period of time. It really hurts, and it's a hard thing to go through, but as I can look back at now, it's a part of the journey, part of my journey, and part of a lot of people's journeys, but when you're going through it, it's extremely, extremely difficult.
A lot of our guys, they showed a lot of heart, a lot of character. The whole team, all 15 guys. We had great bench energy.
Next honoree was a 4-year starter and 2-time captain, also an outstanding athlete. He will graduate as the 5th leading scorer in program history. Over his great career, he was named All-Conference by the Northeast 10, ECAC, and Doctronics All-East. Away from his sport, he has worked extensively with the Woodside Juvenile Rehabilitation Center, where he has served as a mentor, monitor, and teacher, and where he established a volunteer program at the center with other St. Michael student athletes. From the men's basketball team, the 2015 Victor B. Lemieux Award is presented to Ryan Corbin.
Senior year starting to finish up, my eyes are still on the goal that I had initially when I was younger of becoming a pro. You become realistic with yourself, and you look at what your opportunities are and what's around you, and NBA is not calling on the door of Division II players.
You look at the NBA draft, you look at all this stuff, the guys who are getting drafted are playing at the big schools that you see on TV all the time. And they're highly rated recruits coming out of high school, and even the guys who come out to Europe and play in good leagues and on good clubs and stuff, like they also played at big schools. And I went to a Division II school, so I didn't have any D1 offers. Everybody wants to play. Everyone has a dream of playing pro if they can, but the window gets narrower and narrower. It's like, okay, if you want to do it, and you have to really put yourself in a position to stand out or to be able to get your foot in the door.
And so your eyes they become set on going to Europe or Asia or somewhere around the world where you could potentially have an opportunity to play basketball for money, and continue to live out your dream of being a pro athlete. You start to try and figure out how you're going to find an agent, or just learn about what does this mean now? Okay, like I'm not going to get drafted and I'm not going to the NBA, but I want to be a pro. Like how do I do that? And so you start going on the internet and trying to figure out anything you can, or if you know somebody that's played overseas, you reach out to them and ask for their experience.
So I didn't know exactly how or where, but I just knew I wanted to go, to prove to myself and that yes, I can make it as a pro, even though I didn't start off at the highest of levels. I can play. I looked at my options for trying to make it as a pro. I was like, okay, what do I have to do? Okay, you need an agent, you need exposure, So my college year ended. I clipped together my own highlight tape. I packaged that together with a basketball resume, like a CV of this year these stats, played in the summer for this travel team, my contact information, email, phone number, all that. Just started shipping it out to agencies and whoever I could. It took weeks to do it because I'd never done something like that before, but I was like, okay, I started looking at other people's highlight tapes. How do I make it? Put it together, and then it was ready to go. It was a 5-minute video of just me balling my senior year of college. I don't have highlights on ESPN that people are looking at and stuff and being like, oh, this guy's on the draft boards. No, it's I played at a small Division II school in Vermont. I love the school and it'll always have a big place in my heart, but it's not a place that produces professional athletes.
School ends, I graduate, and I go to a camp in Las Vegas in July. Las Vegas in July is a hotbed for basketball. The NBA Summer League is going on there. There's often lots of exposure camps going on at the same time. And there's scouts and GMs and managers and coaches from all over there.
I paid $500 to be in this camp. And it's a 2-day thing in Las Vegas, and they put you up in a hotel, and then you're just it's 2 days of first day's drills and stuff and skill work and testing your vertical and all your different measurements and stuff, and then you got a jersey with a number on it, and that's you. That's your ID for the camp or whatever. And so I was there, and there's other guys there from bigger schools and everything, and then there's also guys there who never really played college ball. It's just if you paid for the camp, you could go. Played really well. I think I was probably the best player at the camp, or I performed the best at the camp. My team won all 3 games. I was putting up really great numbers. So the camp ended, and the agency that ran it, they signed me. They're like, hey, we want to sign you and get this going right away. Teams are talking about you. Let's put this in motion. I was like, okay, I had nothing. Made my own highlight tape, was shipping it out to people,
and ended up leaving the camp. Signed to an agent there, and with 3 offers to play. One in Angola, Africa, one in Portugal, and one in Austria.